he might be the antagonist.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't know he's a bad
honestly,
guy.
the only person I like out of this whole entire damn situation is, I can't believe it,
Ryuk.
Yeah, Ryuk and Chief Yagami. That's like the only people I like. Everybody else is just
Why
shit,
Chief
my
Yagami?
opinion. Is that bad?
Ready for this intro, Pat?
Yeah, buddy.
What up, everybody? We are back to watch Death Note episode 8. This one's called Glare.
Glare?
Glare is that? Shit, I'm getting some glare right now.
Yo, this song's pretty sick. Though.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about the Pokemon move. Okay.
There's a Pokemon called Glare?
No, the move.
Oh.
Glare.
Yeah.
It scares your Pokemon or something.
Hey, Spidey.
Glare, no one never used Glare.
Ha.
Hey, Spidey, can you hear me, bro?
That's
Yeah.
wait, no, that's
Yeah,
that's
I just
Glare.
want to say, bro, man, you got some good taste in TV, man. The three of my favorite TV shows we're watching right now, you're in it, bro. Death Note, Wire, and Lucifer, bro. Like, you got some good taste, man.
I really do fuck with Lucifer, and I hate it. I was just talking about how I hate that I like that show. So fun.
That's how I feel about
I'm
100.
waiting for it to get bad. No, what'd you say?
That's how I feel about 100.
Dude, alright, I want to start with that show.
Alright,
I heard it goes too far.
Death Note, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to say we have been corrected. Well, I've been corrected. I will relay the rest of the team because, you know, when we did the React request, we watched those episodes like months ago before we continued the show. He mentioned he had a second Death Note. Ryuk has that on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh,
Ryuk?
yeah.
I
What
thought he
if-
said he dropped
yeah.
it too.
Well, no, because then they
No,
said...
he dropped the one that Light has.
But yeah, but didn't the
the
other dude, the other guy with the gold body, wasn't he like, and you lost your second one too or something like that?
Yeah.
So is he
No, I don't
bullshitting
think
to
so. I
them?
think he
Oh.
just said you have 2 Death Notes.
Mm.
And, like,
Okay.
he's had one on him because, like, he said he's gonna write Light's name in his personal Death Note if Light, I don't know, does something to portray that exists. Like, I forget, but he has his own Death Note on him. He threatened to write Light's name on there eventually.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. I rewatched the first couple episodes. It's so good.
My question for you guys is it a true Normie's reaction unless Serge is deep throating a banana? That's the only way our days get started.
That's
When this man doesn't eat a banana, terrible reactions. He eats a banana, best reactions on the planet.
It's potassium.
Bring the balance into the world.
Where's your onion juice?
I already did right there.
Well, let me tell you guys a thing here. This ain't no market substitute. Make sure you support the OG content on your own. Also, feel free to support the Normies over on Patreon. Supporting Normies on Patreon means that you get to watch ahead, see uncuts, and also get skits.
That's what it means.
I saw a pretty sweet Death Note Among Us skit on a different channel that was pretty fucking funny. Also, if you guys want to watch along, I said all the things already. Now I'm just rambling. Look, I say this. Nobody do this. If you get a compilation of how excited I've been from the beginning until now, it's about the same amount of excitement. This is just the kind of amount of excitement I project. A lot of people want to bring a whole high level. I can't maintain that. I can maintain a very decent, thorough, little laser-like level.
He's
right
bullshitting.
over
Game of Thrones, this man
You
was
can
so
tell.
excited.
Yeah, he was.
He would talk when we would go out socializing. He'd be like, Game of Thrones, man.
Hold on.
His
I
heart.
wasn't talking
no,
about being excited for a show. I meant like the amount of energy that I'm giving to the cameras.
No,
You gave some.
you lost the fire in your eyes after that show ended.
Yeah.
The way it did.
Something changed in you.
Fire.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Because I'm not enjoying The Wire as much as I was enjoying Game of Thrones. Huh?
I haven't seen you excited about something new like that in a while.
My boy is.
L is a
sweet
straight,
deprived.
right? Basement dweller. This dude looks like he's too tired to jerk off, bro. Like, fuck.
He's an early golem.
He looks
I
like
like
the world's
him.
best.
I like L too, man.
I'm not saying I don't like him. I'm just saying that he looks very unhealthy.
He's got scoliosis at least.
At least, yeah.
But in my opinion, the realest one is Ryuk and Chief Yagami. Everybody else, like,
Chief, you got
they're always hiding some shit. The chief
Daddy
is
Yagami is awesome.
yeah. There you go. The chief is just like straight up. It's like, yo, he's honest. Ryuk, he's been honest.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, the wife.
I hate that she's in the intro and she's like, I am going to go do a dead ending now. Goodbye.
Maybe she means a lot through Light's phases. Of
Or maybe they're going to have to change the intro in a couple episodes because this motherfucker killed half the people in this one.
True, but who's her? Who's she?
The
know.
daughter
Choker
or
necklace
something.
girl.
Goth Barbie doll girl.
Say you're evil.
That's what I heard too.
I was like, what?
I was like, I'm bilingual. I'm fucking fluent
understand
at this
Japanese.
point.
Alright,
What
here
they
we-
said sounds like English. It
Let-
doesn't make you bilingual.
Let's go
These are
down.
speaking English, I believe. What the fuck?
I thought it could have been.
Your brain just
We understand
translates on
Japanese.
That was footage from surveillance cameras of the station. Let's see the following scenes again. The training.
Oh, this is
from
pretty good.
He dies in
Subtitles.
The okay.
Good shit, man.
Ray Pember comes through the west entrance of Shinjuku Station at 3:11 p.m. Then at 3:13, he boards a train on the Yamanote line. I think it's going to be very difficult for us to draw any real conclusions from this blurry video.
You cannot enhance?
That's not how it works. But look at this man.
2 p.m. he exits the train in Tokyo.
He got an ice cream cone in his hand. He looks so funny.
It's quite
You guys see the
strange.
captain get the? You guys see the captain get 3 scoops?
Man's got triple scoop.
Did you notice something?
There's a place we can go get that, and it's delicious. I'm down.
The captain get 3 scoops of ice cream. All they want to get 2 scoops.
But the Yamanote line only takes an hour to complete its circuit.
What?
He's holding what looks like an
That's called dominance, Pat.
I can't believe you actually caught that.
You didn't look at what the man was holding?
On this list of his personal effects.
It seems like he's straining to look inside the train before the doors close. You can hear.
God damn, Elf.
Wouldn't it be interesting if Kira was on that train?
That's impossible.
I admit
Why?
I find it hard to believe as well.
That's impossible.
Well, it's cold in here, but I want ice cream now.
So random.
Those
What the fuck?
sound
Yeah.
effects like.
You haven't stopped writing criminals' names in the death note for 4 days straight. I've never seen a death note used like this.
Consider it insurance.
Yep.
Suppose the son of the detective superintendent of the NPA was hospitalized. If criminals stopped dying at the same time, it wouldn't be difficult to connect the two. Are you sure that I can use any date as long as it's before the end of a person's predetermined lifespan?
I suppose any time before the end of their lifespan should work.
I really can't count on you, can I?
You got that right.
That's the one thing you can count on. Is that you
Yes,
can't.
would you please hold for a
It's okay for you to turn on your cell phone now. Actually, please turn it on right away.
Give me a shit.
Yes, this is Suzuki, head of Kira's Investigation Public Information Division.
Like it's Jeremy, like.
Ray Pember's fiancée, Naomi Misora, under that name. So it's her. She's from the Los Angeles baby murder case. That's right. Guess she must have come to Japan with her fiancé.
And then she called Nell.
She got a light.
Apparently, she's been missing since the day after her fiancé died.
I'm sure that anyone in her situation would be pretty depressed. Suicide.
He said missing.
Naomi Misora I knew was strong. Anything, it's more likely she'd be trying to catch Kira. Did Kira manage to get her first?
Like, is he touching his
Everyone,
teeth?
at this point, I'd like to focus our investigation on only those people who Ray Pember was tailing.
these two individuals.
They're getting close, man.
Yeah.
Deputy Director Kitamura, along with Detective Superintendent Yagami and their families. At this point, I'd like to place wiretaps and surveillance cameras in both households.
Damn. The wire.
Make sure there's
Jeez.
no evidence.
Yeah.
You might just have to hide these clippings from the death note in here.
I can't live with this amount of
It
paranoia.
seems like you're pretty skilled with your hands.
Easy,
I bet you're
Ryuk.
pretty popular with the girls, aren't you?
Has nothing to do with it. It's your looks that count. I'm guessing you're not that popular, are you?
Oh. Don't make fun of Ryuk.
I know.
Ryuzaki? I don't see how you could even consider this.
You told me you'd be willing to risk your lives for this investigation, but you wouldn't risk your jobs.
There you go.
What are the odds that Kira's in one of those households?
Closer to 5%.
I'm sorry, but it's not worth the risk.
No, even if there's only a 1% chance, we simply can't afford to ignore it.
Nice.
Steven's in it.
You and your wife don't bone in the kitchen on the regular?
To learn my family is under suspicion. Just go ahead with it.
Alright, wow.
And make sure
Oh,
you
you have a lot more pushback.
I don't want any blind spots in the house, and that includes the bathroom.
Excuse
Bro, you have like a teenage daughter. What are you doing?
me? And a wife.
Come on, Chief. You don't have to agree to this. Think about your family. You have a wife and daughter at home, don't you?
Fuck up.
Yes, I'm well aware of that fact. But there is no point in doing any of this if we can't be thorough.
I'm so shocked that he would agree to that.
Right?
Yeah.
Daddy, you got this.
He's just about to install P-cams. So where are you gonna catch them?
Yeah, I don't know about the bathroom, cuz, but hey,
As
bro.
a courtesy to the chief and his family, only he and I will conduct surveillance of their home. Watari, how long will it take to prepare the wiretaps and cameras we need?
I can set them up at any time, provided we know when both houses will be empty.
Damn.
Yeah.
Or
well,
Oh,
They
no, but
keep
that
doing
is gonna
things
get-
that I'm like, how are they going to keep going with the show? There's so many more episodes left.
Well, it's because Kira has so much paranoia that like
It's home yet.
he's always staying 100 steps ahead.
Yeah, he keeps it in the drawer next to him with the false door underneath or whatever. The glow up in
I'm
flames.
home.
Do you know how much weird shit I do when no one's around, bro? I would be God.
Just walk around with your dick out for no reason.
Well, that's not even the weird stuff.
Can you not
That's
see the cameras?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
what you
Zoom
do.
call.
when
That's
you're
the I
home.
just got home stuff.
Zoom call. What is that?
piece of paper in the door to make sure anybody's
I
understood.
don't think anyone else is in the house right now. Do you want to play some video games? You listening?
I just want to play COD.
How does he know?
Hey,
Does he
Light.
know? Does Light know? Because he's not talking. He doesn't want to seem suspicious.
I don't believe it. I never knew he went to such great lengths. What could he be hiding in there that he doesn't want anyone else to see?
For a 17-year-old kid, I wouldn't say this kind of behavior is particularly abnormal.
Right? Guy's got a flashlight. Didn't want to.
Have you ever talked to your son about the investigation?
Of course not. Besides, I don't get to see them too often these days, and usually as soon as I get home, all I can do is sleep.
Where exactly are we going? Don't ignore me when I'm talking to you, or I'll get mad.
It doesn't look like these clothes have been bugged.
How did he know?
Listen to me. There's a very strong possibility that there are wiretaps and maybe surveillance.
How do you know?
hidden through-
But that piece of paper was still in your door, wasn't it?
I left the paper in the door in a way that it would be obvious to anyone entering the room. The real test is the handle.
This
When that door is
fucking
closed,
guy.
The door handle automatically returns to a horizontal position and it won't go any higher than that. I adjust it slightly. Instead of letting it sit horizontally, I lower it by about 5 millimeters. When the handle is all the way up, I can be fairly certain that someone was in my room.
And you assume wiretaps
The
immediately?
door was actually opened. I put a mechanical pencil lead in place as well.
What if your mom was doing your laundry?
After I close the door, I take the pencil lead and rest it on the hinge in such a way that it will break if the door happens to be opened by anyone. Normally, I take it out myself when I get back home.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
Damn.
Then the lead, I know someone was in there today.
Maybe it was your mother.
My family wouldn't have noticed the piece of paper.
Yep.
That someone took the time to put it back in the door.
What's this?
Man, he's
Fuck
got
with the
foolproof.
kid, man.
He's got so many foolproof plans.
This mess out.
My man,
By the way,
Paranoia.
what about your apples?
Once the apple's in my mouth, no one can see it. But while I'm holding it, it looks like it's floating.
So I guess it will kill you to stop eating apples for a while.
Don't you think that's a bit much? Come on. I never thought apples are to me what cigarettes and alcohol are to you.
That's really good.
Withdrawal symptoms.
Eat them outside, bro.
Right.
Yeah, go grab some apples right now.
Twisted. I do handstands. It's not pretty.
I don't need to see that. Unfortunately, I already gave Elle the hint that Shinigami love apples, so I just can't afford to take the risk. You'll have to find out where all the cameras are hidden. If you're lucky, you
Wow,
can
he's
find
putting
a
in
blind
the
spot
work.
underneath them without
Damn.
being seen.
Dude, he's smart.
Right?
He's an addict.
Let's go.
Got him.
Yeah, the camera search.
Damn, he's gonna have Ryuk do the hard work for him.
Ryuk usually doesn't do shit for
I
anybody,
know.
but he's got him to now with the apples.
Got him on the hook with the whole orchard.
Get it.
Went to Orchard last week.
He will be go-
It is such a wonderful time. Pat, this shit's crazy, ain't it, bro? He's like, yep, look at me. Looking at porn.
I can't believe my son is looking at those magazines.
It's not the worst thing. Come on.
Damn, that's hilarious.
But it seems contrived. That's what he wants us to think.
Hey, that's my son you're talking about. Are you honestly telling me that you suspect him?
I do suspect him. That's why I placed wiretaps and surveillance cameras in your
Yep.
house and the deputy.
I was kind of confused by that statement.
Right?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I found a camera in the air conditioner.
So they really put cameras in here. I didn't think the Japanese police would ever go this far. This must
You
be
pushed them. What do you mean?
means they've narrowed down their list of suspects.
What you buy, jerk?
I mean, if he's really trying to sell this.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I was like, there's only one way out of this situation.
Given the situation, it's safer if I just assume I'm their prime suspect and the only one.
He's gotta get weird though. Get the belt out, wrap the shit around your neck, put it on the door handle.
Prepared for this kind of situation.
Oh, Light.
I thought you were too decent to wank it.
Come on, dinner is ready.
I'll be like,
Stuff a
good
sock in your
shit,
mouth.
bro.
Interpol has decided to dispatch a force of 1,500 investigators to Japan. Whoa.
Chances are they've got cameras in the living room as well. It's obvious they're just trying to evoke a reaction from me. This is the exact same trick he used last time. The ICPO sure is stupid.
Huh?
If they're gonna send all these people here to investigate, shouldn't they keep it a secret? Why would this be a
This is making you look sus, bro. Shut your mouth.
Nothing more than a desperate attempt to shock Kira in the hopes that he'll reveal himself.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if Kira sees right through this.
He's taunting him.
Well, yes.
This boy just raised the largest red flags.
You had to say something like
Those are gonna go down the drain if you keep that up.
I'm gonna jerk off into it.
Jacking.
I found every camera they put in the house. I guess Shinigami get tired when they work hard. Now let me explain where they all are. There's nothing I hate more than explaining something twice.
Same.
There sure are a lot of cameras.
Whoa.
Damn.
I counted 64 in
Damn.
Nice.
The leader expected you to at least find some of them.
It's pretty clear he doesn't know any limits.
Damn.
What I want to know is how
You don't have any limits either, Bob.
Obviously, that's impossible now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I guess you can't talk in here.
Judging by the number of cameras he's planted, he's planning to make a decision within a short period of time.
And he got the
This
insurance
is
policy.
the closest you can get.
Potato chips.
What?
Elle is aware by now that Kira can control the times of death of his victims. Elle needs to see that criminals whose names are being broadcast continue to die while I have no access to that information.
Oh, the symptoms are starting!
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm gonna show you, Elle.
I love these riding montages.
Right?
It's intense.
Continue to kill criminals.
Dude, when I don't have bananas after a day or two, I start doing headstands and shit.
Student studying for his entrance exams.
What?
I'll solve equations with my right
Oh,
hand
he's hiding.
and write names with my left.
Damn.
Dude, this dude could cheat. And that's a good cheating method right there in school.
Wow.
I don't know, man. Big ass
That's
TV
true,
screen
that's
and a
true.
potato chip bag. What potato chip bags do we have that are that big?
You can see it. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, right?
Right? Bro, angle that bag a little closer to the chest.
A criminal who I should have no knowledge of will die of a heart attack in 40 seconds.
They check that bag. He's so smart.
Yeah.
They're
Very
both
nice.
so smart.
What is it?
It's a big cat and mouse
A few
game.
minutes ago, a bank clerk being questioned on suspicion of embezzlement and a purse snatcher being held in a detention center. They both just died of sudden, inexplicable heart attacks.
While all that was happening at your home, your wife and daughter were watching television.
It's your daughter.
Just past 7:30 until now, 11 o'clock. Your son's done nothing but study. So I suppose anyone who didn't watch the news can't be Kira.
That means my family has been cleared.
It doesn't make sense that Kira would kill two petty criminals right after their identities were broadcast. I know it's only the first day after the cameras were installed, but the Yagami household seems almost too innocent to me.
Jesus.
Bro, tact. You got to have tact.
Right?
Like, think about the way you're presenting
Man,
this
this is
information.
nuts.
It's like your son's too normal.
Today's
Yeah.
Father's Day, so if you've got any, bring it down with you, okay?
There's 64 cameras in each room stay.
I usually say there's no need to remind me, Mom.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I can't say for sure whether you're extremely generous or just a spoiled brat. But didn't that mini LCD TV cost you $400?
Good morning.
Damn, he didn't even...
Watch it. That's evidence. That's it, huh?
How was that?
Swept it under the fucking rug.
Real talk. I mean, if Elle is going this hard and like willing to tap their houses, I don't know why he's not going through the trash too. Like, you can tell a lot about people by the shit that they throw away.
Yeah,
And
right.
also, Serge, I'm glad that your mind was in the same place as mine. So I was like, 17-year-old kid, you're home alone with your nudie mag. You think people are watching? You just gotta.
You're not reading them.
Right? No, there's not a lot of substance in those boys.
Yeah, you need. It's a
But
two-handed
like,
thing.
the trash
Right?
thing, Chris, the trash thing would have worked, but he was way too smart. He knew the trash could be picked up the next day and thrown out into the junkyard. So that's
Yeah.
why.
And he watched it.
Yeah, he literally was like, I had to watch the evidence go because, dude, he's fucking great. You cannot leave any evidence behind.
Yeah.
He
Was gonna
gets
be
that. He
salty
gets
if
that.
his
He
mom
completely
took it
gets that shit.
Also, you know what's wild is that like this wouldn't be possible in today's era because if he wasn't on his phone once, that'd be the most suspicious thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like if he wasn't, if they didn't, if you're like, oh, 17-year-old kid didn't touch his cell phone once today, he's the killer. He's fucking nuts. Like that's the guy.
No, yeah. I
Oh,
definitely
it's cool. Like the show keeps doing things to push like how far they pushes it closer and closer each time. I'm like, what else can they do to create this like tension?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Every episode, there's something. I'm like, well, how the fuck is he gonna get out of this? And I don't know. Chief Yagami looks super offended now. That like even after a day, L with no tact whatsoever is just like, yeah, he still could be. I'm
Right.
still pretty sus.
Oh, so you're just gonna read a porno mag right in front of the camera? Yes. Why is that?
I was just gonna say this movie. I mean, not this movie. This show reminds me a lot of a movie that I watched when I was little. It was called Catch Me If You Can. I think it was with Leo in it. I can't remember, but it was
Leo.
Tom Hanks and Leo.
Yeah.
Good movie.
That was like, it reminds me of that. It was the big catch, a catch and mouse game. Like even like White Collars. That's just one of those like.
That's a true story, I think.
Oh, it is a true story. Oh shit, I didn't know
that. It is based on a true story.
Yeah, the guy kept trying to. He was trying to be a pilot or whatever. He forged it. He made like a fake check. And all that craziness.
Until he worked for the FBI.
It's a true story.
Oh,
he works for the FBI now. Yeah.
I did not know that. But yeah, I like those kind of things, just because it's funny to like, not funny. It's great to see, like usually cops always win. Criminals never get the upper hand because they don't follow the cops have procedures, procedures that have been followed for years, so like they always know this is how you catch somebody. But like to find a criminal to always be like a step ahead and be a step ahead of someone who's just like a genius in this field is crazy, and he's only 17 years old too. On top of that, so like, this is a damn good show.
Bet you sus.
I ain't sus.
The book couldn't have fallen into worse hands with Light. I mean, he's very smart. I mean, he's terrible. He's killing people.
That's not what I'm saying. I feel like anybody who would get their hands on the notebook would get corrupted by the power of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I still remember the first episode. Like he was a smart, normal kid.
Yeah, but he was like really smart. He was like number one.
Yes, that is true. But like he wasn't like, he didn't kill anyone. He didn't like. I mean, as far as we know, he didn't do anything bad.
I think that's the thing. Is like, is he going down a slow road of corruption, or was he always corrupt? Is what I'm trying to wrap.
I think he dove into "I am the god of death" pretty quick. That was like episode 1.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think the worst hands it could be in is like world leaders.
Yeah.
Like if any world leader had it, they'd just be like, "Oh yeah, so such and such other world leaders pissed me off."
Oh shit.
Like, so that journalist doesn't like me. Like that would be it. It'd just be like, well, that country's about to take over the world, and there's really nothing anyone can do.
Well, the thing with with Light, I feel like the worst part about him is like he's young, so he has that no one can touch me kind of like situation going on in his head. Because when you're young, you're like more of a risk taker. You're more willing to like go out and do crazier things. And on top of that, him just being as intelligent as he is, because he's like one of the smartest kids in Japan right now, or whatever the fuck. He just has a lot of sass and a lot of like cockiness to him. And it doesn't really help with the death note that he has in hand. So just him being young, cocky, very, very smart, is just
getting rid of evidence.
Getting rid of it. He's very, very smart, man. It's like, yeah, world leaders are bad, but like he's way too smart for his own good. Like that's the thing about him. He knows he's smart. Like he's very intelligent.
Even when he did his little jab. When he knew Elle was listening,
yeah.
He was like, honestly, it's pretty stupid that they did this. Like, I don't know, he's like, it's a typical kind of kid mentality. Like, he's boasting a little bit.
He's cocky as fuck, bro. That's the thing. He has that very teenage 18-year-old, I'm gonna take over the fucking world, no one can touch me, like, aura going on.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me. You know the feeling. Everybody knows that fucking feeling. And we lose that. And we don't lose it, but it kind of dies down a little bit as you get older.
Life drop kicks you in the chest.
Yeah, because you start worrying about shit. You start worrying about shit. You can actually like die now. Wow. But when you're younger, you don't fear that. You don't have that kind of fear. You're just kind of like, life. Let's fucking do it. And that's what he's doing right now, and it's pretty clear. Like he's 18. Yeah. He's about to be. Yeah, that's what I.
Did you guys ever have to hide physical pornos?
What?
No, but I knew where my cousin kept the Playboys underneath his like bed mattress.
Yeah, bro.
Literally the same way.
The internet ruined me, bro.
Yeah, I had the internet.
Yeah, once the internet was discovered, yeah,
it was like
made it real easy.
Yeah, bro.
Forearm got like twice as big. No. Hey guys, are you guys? Do I need to be more paranoid? Like this guy puts a piece of paper in his door, moves it. Like, do I need to start doing this shit to see if anyone's been sleeping around?
How does anybody live?
Right? Well,
like, how do you can't live?
Yeah, what do you? What kind of life you live in here?
Dude, I had a lock for my own door. Whenever I moved into like a place and I had roommates, I always change the lock to my room's door to like an actual lock with the key because I don't.
You should. That's not weird.
Huh?
You should.
I don't trust that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on who your roommates are.
That's true.
My roommate's like my closest friends, so
I don't care. I don't
Still
care if
don't
it's my
wanna
closest
know
friends
rooms.
or if it's my mom or my dad. My room is my room.
Spidey, who are you rooting for more?
The balls on there.
Are you rooting for Light or are you rooting for L?
Dog, nah. I like them both. I like the cat and mouse, like Pat was saying, the fact that it's like an intellectual game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Light's a douchebag. Like what the? He's just full of himself right now, doing this, that, the other. But at the same time, it's
working.
He shows Death Note, and he's got the Death Note. So yeah, murk these dudes. I mean, fuck it.
I hope he gets caught though.
Yeah.
Like,
what?
Hoping L can outsmart.
It's gonna be heartbreaking though. Like for Dad, he's like Dad's so hot.
Daddy
Like
Agami.
he's mad and kind of hyped that they look so innocent.
Yeah.
But how do they? My question is, if they do catch him, how do they prove magic?
Right. He was
that's
right.
That's the thing that I want to actually bring up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you prove magic?
Well,
yes. Let me finish. Yes, he has written a bunch of names in a book, and yes, he has written how he's gonna do them. You know what I mean? In the court of law, I'm gonna be like, so what? I wrote this shit down. What are you gonna do about it? I didn't physically do anything.
Nah, you might have to burn the witch on this one.
Yeah,
man.
right.
That
Yeah,
shit
like
is
I know that you're
all
like,
of
how are they gonna
them?
prove
Yeah.
magic? But let me tell you what: if you found a book with names in it that I was writing and those people were dying, you would condemn me to death for magic. That's just
exactly how I said it. Exactly when I said it. Nah,
let me say it right now. In today's court of law, man, I'm sorry, bro. People get away with anything. I would get that best fucking lawyer on the planet, a Johnny Cochran looking motherfucker, and it would be over with, dude.
You sure about
he
that?
would get me. Yes, he would, bro. Because
You sure you wouldn't just suicide yourself in the cell?
You cannot physically
Right.
prove me of a crime. You cannot say that I was there.
But they're gonna take your book.
We can
And then
detain
they
you
have
for
your
long
book.
enough to kill you.
And
That's
then
an
they're
easy
writing.
thing to do.
I'm
No,
gonna
you
think
can't.
I'm gonna think of how Light would approach this.
No,
They
no,
would
you
only-
can't. That's the thing. There's still a court of law, bro.
Also,
get a
once
good
you
enough
lose the
lawyer-
book, don't you forget you had it?
Yes.
No, wait.
Yes,
No.
I believe that's
Right,
true.
didn't- wasn't
I
it
just
like,
watched
yeah.
the first couple and they said
Well,
that, yeah.
I just want to say that I just if they can prove the magic, they got him. But if they can't prove the magic,
So the only way they can prove the magic, this is like
Is
I feel like
writing
light
a name.
narration, is if he writes a name and that person didn't die yet, then they catch him. See all the names of the past people, see future names, then those people die.
But the thing about-
then it's like there's something with this. Maybe he's hiring hitmen or something.
so like you're gonna have to
enough,
prove you're gonna have to prove like it was first degree, second degree, third degree. You gotta prove some kind of like
It's some degree.
Murder.
It's a
It
degree.
usually it
Math.
acquires some kind of physical thing, or you lead, or you pay somebody else to do it. You know what I mean?
Man.
But in the situation, dude, you're not paying anybody. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Not only are you you're not even driving a car to a situation. You're just sitting
So-
there writing a name. So
Nigga,
you gotta prove that writing a name equals death. And you can't. I'm sorry, bro.
Just
I
real
don't wanna-
quick, what you're
try to
trying to
prove that.
argue is that in a court of law, that you can get away with murder because
People
you
do it
can't-
all the time.
Hold on, because you can't prove magic. And the only argument I'm making is that any government worth its salt kills your ass just off tops anyway.
They like,
Get you-
hey,
hold
we're
on,
gonna
hold
need
on,
that
look,
shit, whatever it is.
they get you detained, and then they go, this guy might be the guy. We have a billion people in this country, and this one asshole might be the guy. Kill him and see if people keep dying, and we'll move on from there. Like I don't know why.
I just want to say, hey,
Right?
if you ever get a chance, bro, if you ever get a chance,
yeah, right. We're gonna
hey,
detain your ass.
look,
In
you
fact,
will not-
in Japan, they
hey,
can hold
hey,
on. In Japan, they can detain your ass for at least 27
Bro.
days. So like,
In Japan, there's a guy that committed cannibalism, and he's still walking free right now. Bro, if you ever get a chance, watch Trial by
cannibalism
Media.
ain't magic.
Bro, he still killed somebody. He killed somebody,
If you're-
and he wrote about it, and he's still walking free.
If you're a danger
ever
to the
get a
president,
chance,
they
Chris,
kill
if
you.
if you ever get a chance, bro, watch Trial by Media. You will be surprised what people get away with. It's fucking crazy. So I will say this right now: if Light was alive in today's world, and this was the situation, he would get away with this. 100% with a good lawyer.
You've underestimated governments.
He might get away with this still.
I'm telling you, a good enough lawyer is getting them off.
No, you might be right. He might get away with a good lawyer, but the turnaround is if someone has this kind of power in the book, I feel like the state, the government, the citizens are just going to kill him. Like if they feel like he's did it, they're just going to kill him. Like the Lord,
Bruh.
the court may not be like court may like say he's whatever. They can't prove him guilty, But you like, I mean, I feel like the war leader will be like, oh, this guy has this kind of power, and like I can see this. I'm just gonna take him out. Like he's just gone. Like he may not have justice, but he may be dead. He may be killed off.
I disagree with y'all, bro.
What did we do to Big
again, in the court of public opinion, because he's gonna have his. If this is a big enough case, think about it. His face will be out there. The public will see his face, and then if the public finds out that the government took him out, whatever, how do you think that kind of discourse is gonna do to that whole whatever?
Epstein. Also.
Hey, you can say Epstein, but people start talking about it though. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying. Like,
talk, bro.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say. If any government also gets if he gets caught, and they find out that there's a book that he can write names in and kill people, that government is going to just become the one world government.
They're gonna seize that property,
right? And his name is gonna be the first one in that bitch.
Half the people of the planet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a death claim. It'll be a way to die.
Yeah,
Lethal injection, book.
I feel like that would be terrible. I wonder if that's where it's going.
Well, remember, he's got the booby trap, so it'll go up in flames if anyone finds it in the drawer. But I think we're going to wrap up this combo, guys. We got a couple more episodes to watch. I hope you've been enjoying. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out our Patreon if you want to catch more Death Note. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.